in the practice putting area, and one thing that I see most people do before they go play or where they're warming up putting is they'll take 3 golf balls and they'll choose a hole somewhere over there on the putting green, and they'll hit the 3 balls over to that hole, walk up close. If they're close to the hole, they'll gather those balls up, pick another hole, knock the balls over there, and we just kind of work our way around the putting green until we feel like we have a good speed for the greens. Outside of getting a good feel for the speed or practicing a nice rhythm of your stroke, that's kind of worthless practice. There's a time for it, but we don't want that to be the majority of our practice time. So what I've developed, and I encourage my students to do, especially my younger golfers that are learning how to score, is to create what I call a putting clock here. And so we've got to think about, these are just 3-foot putts. So I've created, I've picked 1 hole on the putting green, and I've created kind of a clock look, and I just use the length of my putter. And you can see I've put 4 tees around here, and no matter which hole you pick on the putting green, you're going to have a straight putt, a slightly uphill, a slightly downhill, a right to left, a left to right. So we're practicing all of the major breaks or slopes in the putt that we would have from 3 feet. Now, if we miss a 3-foot putt, we usually don't miss a 3-foot putt because of bad technique or we don't know how to putt or we're not good putters. Usually it's anxiety or we're nervous or this putt means something to me. So as you hear me say all the time, how can I put myself in that same environment so I can have a positive transfer of skill from my practice time onto the golf course? Well, here's a nice little way to do that. So what we want to do is, the goal of this game or drill is just to make 23-foot putts in a row. That's all we have to do. So we start at one location, and we're going to call that home plate, or if we had all 4 bases like on a baseball field here. So this is the starting location, and as soon as I make 23-foot putts in a row, I like to use 5 balls to make it nice and simple math. 4 at each location, you know, work on my practice routine or whatever, and this would represent putt number 1 in my game. So I make putt number 1, and then I pull the next ball over, and that's putt number 2. As soon as I complete all 5 putts, I move over to the second location. Now, if I'm making these, this is putt number 6. So I get up and I'm ready to hit putt number 6. Got it. Pull another ball, go through my routine. If I'm really getting some productive practice, the same amount of practice strokes, whatever kind of practice session you're having that day. Putt number 7, go through. Now I'm up to 10 putts. Then you can get the picture. I'm going to go over here to location number 3, and I'm going to do the same thing. So that's putts number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I'm over here at the last location, and yes, you guessed it, I'm starting to feel a little bit nervous. So I've got to really hunker down and focus, and I've got to make this putt because I'm almost finished. I'm at the last spot. So you can feel the momentum building here. So I get up and I've got putt number 16. Oh, and it just squeaked in there and I made it, and it felt really good. Whew. My heart's starting to pound a little bit. Once again, just like I'm the only one that makes me nervous on the golf course because most of the guys that I play with don't want me to make it anyway, I'm starting to feel a little bit of anxiety here. So relax, deep breath. Uh-oh. I missed number 17. Guess what? That's right. I've got to start back over at the home base location, station number 1, and start the game all over again and start from putt number 1. So let's say you missed the 7th ball or the 13th ball. We always have to start over at the original spot. So what are you going to get? You're going to have the same feeling inside you do. You're creating a little bit of a game-like scrimmage situation. And the other thing that you're doing is you're watching yourself hit putt after putt after putt, with the majority of them going in the hole. So we're going to leave here with a positive practice time. If we get through it the first time, can you imagine the confidence you're going to have to take it to the golf course and lower your scores? So use your time wisely, try the putting clock, be more effective on the putting green.